Yeah, this is the Dialogue with Spirits. This is a wonderful program, and I'm thankful to be a part of it with the Jefferson. Thank you. Yeah, this is the Dialogue with Spirits. This is a wonderful program, and I'm thankful to be a part of it with the Jefferson. Thank you.
Olá, este é Jefferson, estamos no diálogo de número 200. Hi, this is Jefferson, we are at dialogue number 200. E eu quero, obviamente, primeiro agradecer a todos por estar acompanhando esse trabalho. And I want, obviously, first of all, to express my gratitude for everyone who is a follower of this work that we are developing here. E dizer que tem sido muito trabalho da minha parte, mas tudo muito bonito e feito com carinho. It's been hard work on my end, but nevertheless something made with joy and laughter. E para todos vocês que estão sempre estudando, espero que também colham desse diálogo muitos tesouros. And for all of you that are always searching and studying, I hope that you can capture from this dialogue a lot of treasures. Tesouros para a alma, treasures for the soul. Acredito que é só isso que eu tinha a dizer. I believe that's all I had to say. Thanks. Valeu. Meu nome é Jefferson. Entrem em contato com sugestões e, se quiserem ajudar também, ficarei muito agradecido. My name is Jefferson. Get in touch for suggestions, and however you feel like helping us, I'll be grateful. Hello everyone, we are here to present to you dialogue number 200. This is Jefferson, the producer of the Dialogue with the Spirits. And today we have Ishuwa, channeled by Shaun Swanson. Hey Shaun, are you there? How are you today?
Oh, very good. Jefferson, it's wonderful to be here with you this afternoon. And again, and we're very excited to be able to share with Jefferson on his show, Dialogue with the Spirits, to bring through information that may be of use for some or all of you here on planet Earth, because Ishuwa and the YAHYEL, the idea is that they are from another planet and that they are part of our galactic family. In a sense, they are our hybrid children. They have some of our DNA, and so they look very similar to us. And they may actually become the first extraterrestrial human beings from another planet to come back to Earth and have open, peaceful, and loving contact with us in a very public way. Someday, perhaps soon, we will all find out shortly. So, Jefferson, it's great to be here. Yes.
Oh, lovely. Thank you. It's lovely to speak to you again. Shaun, how long have you been channel for Ishuwa?
Well, I began channeling Ishuwa many years ago, but in terms of actually bringing him through the way I'm going to do today, probably around 2009. And I thought that was the beginning, but I began to realize since 2009, I've learned that I began channeling him a little bit earlier, and then connected with him way back when I was probably 4, 5, 6 years old, and probably the idea is I had an agreement before I came into this lifetime to do this with him. So there's been a connection since before I was born in that sense. But in terms of when I actually started channeling Ishuwa for other people to sit down and listen, that was around 2009. So it's just been over 4 years now.
Great. And did he tell you what his mission was with you?
The idea then is to share information about the nature of unconditional love. In that sense, the YAHYEL and many extraterrestrial civilizations grow up with the understanding of our actual nature, the nature of existence, the nature of unconditional love, and that then they and he is here to share that information with those Earth humans that are ready to listen to that and want to become more in tune and live their life with the awareness of their actual nature, the unconditional love that they actually are. And in doing that, then, it will raise their vibration so that they will be able to more easily connect with that vibration of the extraterrestrials like Ishuwa and the YAHYEL. For then, galactic family from other worlds can come to Earth and communicate with us when our vibration and their vibrations are at more of a match, frequency-wise, like attracts like. So that's the idea, Ishuwa, then, to facilitate our remembering more of our actual nature, that idea. Become more whole, to become more loving, to become more nurturing, and that idea where everybody can live and experience joy in every moment without exception.
Fantastic. Hey, we are hitting the dialogue number 200 here today with you. We are celebrating that. Can you give a message to the people that are watching us and are channelers, how they can become better channelers for spirits or for entities or consciousnesses from other planets?
Well, I suppose the idea to follow your heart as best you can in each moment in that regard, to take action if there are areas around channeling or books or people that are doing channeling, or you get some guidance from within yourself to do certain exercises to facilitate the growth of your channeling, then to follow those, to do those. The more you involve yourself and focus on channeling, then the more you'll begin to develop that ability, and the more you will begin to understand the next steps to take for yourself to find your own unique path to strengthen your own channeling abilities and to begin to attract other people who can then be facilitators to teach you more, to suggest books, to let you know when there's other channelers in an area, or whether it's online or down the street from you in a local building who are having a channeling event. Then you'll begin to connect with people that will let you know where you can go to get more information about the type of channeling perhaps that you're interested in doing. And that way it's let it just be fun and let it unfold for you moment to moment without having any expectations that your channeling has to go in a particular direction or come through in a particular style or way. Let it just be unfold for you easily, and the direction then will be determined as you follow your heart in that sense. You'll be on your heart's path, and the path and the way you channel will begin to become something you experience unfolding for you in that way. So, yeah.
From your experience, is there one exercise that pops up in your mind that you say, oh, this one many people have already tried and I have tried and it works well? Is there one you could say, like perhaps meditation? I don't know.
Yeah, perhaps being able to still the mind and really breathe deeply and really spend some time, whether it's 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes doing that, to develop that ability to really focus in that very easy, deep breathing, still place. And certainly the environment around you also being very still and quiet. And that can be, I think perhaps, certainly for me, that's a very enriching environment to begin and to strengthen the channel and connection. And even connection with spirit guides or your own inner heart in that sense as well. Yeah.
Great. So in the name of all the people that are watching us from the Dialogue with the Spirits, I want to thank you very much for your time and everything you are doing for us. All right?
Oh, well, thank you again. It's wonderful to be here, and thank you all for joining us. And yeah, this Dialogue with Spirits. This is a wonderful program, and I'm thankful to be a part of it with you, Jefferson. Thank you.
Fantastic. So, I'm here in Piracicaba, São Paulo. Here is 9 p.m. How is that for you working there?
Well, I'm here on Maui in the islands of Hawaii, and it's about Tuesday. I believe it is November 12th, 2013, and it's about 1:10 then. I think you're about 8 hours ahead of me. And so if you've got 9:10 p.m., I've got 1:10 p.m. here on Maui.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. So, whenever you're ready, just...
Okay. Very good. I will step aside and for about a minute or so make the adjustments, and Ishuwa will come through, and then enjoy the conversation with Ishuwa. And
Sure.
after that hour is up, I'll come back and talk with you, Jefferson, and see where we all went together in this time. Okay?
Lovely. Thank you very much, Shaun.
Okay, enjoy.
Thank you. I will.
Wonderful to be here with you in these blending moments together in this day of our time. How are you?
I'm great. It's lovely to speak to you again, Ishuwa.
Yes, always a delight to have this opportunity to communicate with you in this way, dear one. A rejoiceful gathering, a homecoming of sorts in this sense, always for us then to be with you and to share, to interact, to explore in that idea more of the infinite that we are, more of the unconditional love that is all of our actual nature. And with that in mind, in what way would you most enjoy exploring, moving forward with us to gather this day of our time?
Hey, Ishuwa, some people perhaps have not had the opportunity to listen to our last conversation, and would you please then tell us who you are and from where you communicate with us?
I am Ishuwa of the YAHYEL civilization. That is then part of the galactic family of Earth Humans galactic family. I then and the YAHYEL have genetic DNA that is, in that sense, some percentage of it is of the Earth Humans DNA. In that sense, on a superconscious level, the Earth Humans have chosen to share their DNA with that then I and the YAHYEL have in our biology, some of this, as well as DNA from other extraterrestrial civilizations. In that sense, we are hybrid children. We have this mixture, hybrid children of Earth, DNA of Earth humans, and then DNA from other extraterrestrial humans. In that sense, extraterrestrial to you, not born on Earth, extraterrestrial to us, not born on our planet in that sense as well. The idea then isn't that unusual really in our realm of experience, for even Earth humans have the blending of DNA from other extraterrestrial civilizations. Each and every one of you on planet Earth in that sense is, in a sense, a hybrid child in that sense of having the DNA from more than one human more than one extraterrestrial human civilization. So then, the YAHYEL, we are, in that sense, very similar in our appearance to Earth humans. You are, in that sense, like hybrid parents for us. And we are in great joy to have discovered you, to have come back into the reality that you all in your Earth theater, your Earth realm of playfulness, even in the realms of plain and seriousness. We are in great joy to experience you, to remember, to connect, to explore with you, to coexist with you, to in that way discover more of our parents, hybrid parents, that in that sense gave us our current life form, contributed in that sense DNA in that way, that we are who we are of the YAHYEL civilization. So it is a great joy for us to be able to communicate, to learn with you, to learn from you, to share information that may be something you then can learn from as well, to grow in that idea, to become more aware that you are all unconditionally loving beings. You are all love, for that is all there is. Love, the infinite existence in that idea, and to begin to realize in every moment without exception, as the channel has said before many times, that you are unconditionally loving beings, and to be able to feel that in every moment, to feel fully fulfilled in every moment of your day, of your life, in your dream times, night times, in all of your life. Every moment fully fulfilled. This is a reality that a multitude of extraterrestrial civilizations experience in a multitude of ways, and that then us, the YAHYEL, we certainly feel fully fulfilled in every moment. And that idea we can begin, as you in your world choose, we can share with you how to come into remembrance, how to do this, how to put out beliefs and attitudes and emotions and thoughts and beliefs in such a way that you will then get back experiences that are truly a reflection of your joyful nature, your unconditionally loving nature, your true, actual, core, infinite nature. And in that experience, getting back those experiences, you will feel fully fulfilled in each and every moment. Yeah, so that idea is a brief summary that then of who we are, and that idea and why we come back is that you have asked us to help you remember that you are unconditional love, that you can then thus feel fully fulfilled in every moment, and we can facilitate your remembering of how to create that experience. Yeah. So thank you for inviting us back into your awareness, into your life, so we can assist you in coming back into the knowingness that you are unconditional love, that you are the infinite, and you can feel fully fulfilled in every moment, in every way, fully, in ways that are continuously new, exciting and refreshing and amazing and fascinating and exhilarating for you, without exception, without interruption, without question. Yes, so thank you. This is then the idea of Ishuwa and the YAHYEL, and who we are and what we are doing here in your world at this time. Yes.
Great, thanks. So, and where are you communicating from?
I am presently, in a sense, what you would think of somewhat like a spacecraft. It is not then like a airline spacecraft, not metal construction like your airliners that move you about from continent to continent, city to city, location to location. This spacecraft is a living, conscious being that interacts and communicates with all aboard the craft, communicates with the planetary systems, with the living being that you might think or know of as Earth, as Gaia, the living planet. Yes, our spacecraft communicates not only with us, but with the planet, with other planets, with suns, with, in that sense, solar systems. The idea is communication is something that exists as a part of our communication with the living entity that is our spacecraft. Currently, it is located over the island of Kauai, in the islands of Hawaii. And that then is, in that idea of location, my current presence. Yes.
Are you existing in a particular vibration that is different from the one where we exist?
Yes, altered somewhat. Yes, so there is that sense. If you have technologies, you would not be able to see our craft in that sense, for they are in that idea tuned to a frequency other than the one we are primarily focused in. In this communication, I am able to connect into the timing known as the now, and thus then move to the channels timing of the now, thus then into your awareness of the now when you are hearing me, and that then is how I am able to communicate to you in a sense from an altered frequency, a slightly different timeline of the concept of past, present, and future frequency timelines.
Okay, so you are a embodied human being just like I am on the planet.
Certainly. A human being, yes, with 2 feet, 2 legs, 2 arms, 2 hands, a nose, 2 eyes, 2 ears, a head, and I have hair, and I have a chest, and I have shoulders, and I have a bottom, and I have a belly, and I have hamstrings, I have knees, I have ankles, I have heels, I have toes, I have fingers, I have knuckles, yes! I have lips, I have a mouth, I have a chin, yes, so I have a heart, I have a brain, I have skeletal structure, I have the idea of the plasma, I have flowing of blood in that sense, and that idea through the interior of my physicality, of the biology, in that sense, genetic structure, cellular structure, muscular structure, yes. All of these ideas, lungs, yes, all of these ideas, ligaments, tendons, yes, all of these ideas, ocular systems, eyeballs, yes. These are all then just some of those things that I have, and then the YAHYEL has, very similar to that which Earth humans have. Yes. Does that answer the question?
Sure, thanks. So basically, if one of us were to see you walking around, would we realize you were an extraterrestrial being?
Quite possibly, but not necessarily. It will be different now at this timing as you ask the question, even than that of a few years previously, for there is more in that sense attunement to the idea that extraterrestrials are real, that they are coming to visit you in that sense on planet Earth. So there is in that sense more openness within a person if they were to see us that possibly this is an extraterrestrial because they would sense some differences. Some of those are physical. There are some differences. Generally, our skull is somewhat larger in the back. It isn't then necessarily that we are necessarily smarter, but larger brain. Yes, and this then might get someone to begin to think we are different, perhaps extraterrestrial, but that then, the sensing that a person on Earth might have that we are extraterrestrial will be then because they are more open to the possibility of extraterrestrials on Earth, and because they then are able to connect to more of their knowingness, their intuitive knowledge within them, they will begin to connect to that aspect of us that will confirm, yes, we are extraterrestrials, and thus they will simply begin to know that we are in that sense. So it won't even have to be that we really appear all that different. They will simply know. They will sense that we are different. And just as you can, in a sense if someone is a male or a female, and that idea, or you can sense the idea that there is daylight, or if it is night time. It will, in a sense, become more that apparent for someone when they encounter extraterrestrial of our civilization. It will be simply a knowing in that idea, more than a observance of different physical characteristics. For we do have differences. Yes, we do have similarities, but there are differences as well. And still, they are not the idea different that you would then feel that you were looking at something that was trying or challenging to your eyesight. We would be easy on the eyes in that sense, easy to look at, different to some degree, not exactly the same as Earth humans, some differences, but easy to look at, not something that would then cause you to want to look away and ghastly feel it was, oh, that wasn't a welcoming sight at all. No, quite the contrary. We are quite enjoyable, as you are to appear to see as well in that sense, physically.
See, but like specifically in your case, what is the color of your eyes and hair?
I tend to have blue coloration with some of the green occasionally in areas. This will vary. Variations due to locations of that location I am tuning into. There are other variances that occur due to diet, due to age, due to mood, due to focus of my consciousness on a particular thought stream that can, in a sense, at times alter some of the colorations to various degrees. The color of the hair, was that a question? Tends to be somewhat of a bright blonde color in that sense, very sunlight white blonde coloration. Yes, it has in that sense to some degree length to it at this timing. You would think of perhaps what you would think almost at a shoulder length in that sense at this timing, yes.
And in your society, does everyone look like that?
There are variances, just as you and your world have variances, in a sense, because, again, we share your DNA. There are variations amongst one another of you with your current Earth human DNA, and we have some variances, too, for we do share your DNA. That idea, yes. So it isn't all exactly the same. We do not look like clones or robots of one another. We have uniqueness. You would be able to see 10 of us in a room and notice 10 different people, 10 different physical expressions, characteristics of embodiment physically.
Right, just like we are here.
Yay, certainly.
Right, the variety. Okay. And why do you think then that for many people they feel bad and afraid when they think about extraterrestrials?
This then will vary from one to the next, but many people have had experiences with the unknown that is frightening to them. In that sense, we are for them the unknown, and that can be frightening. Many people are in that sense of experiences gone wrong in the past or other lifetimes where they set out to explore that something that was unknown, and they encountered something that was very troubling for them. And even the idea also of teachings upon your world that say you have to behave or think certain things or else you will not be able to make it into heaven, that idea you have to follow certain code of conduct or commandments, then people feel they have to do the right thing in accordance to such commandments and codes and policies, and that then if they have had experiences or want to do something that is out of alignment with those, then they will feel they will be cast aside. They will be labeled as an outcast, perhaps, or as someone of evil doing, or a witch in that sense. Various ideas of this nature then will cause a person to feel frightened of that which we represent, which is that which is of in alignment with the actual nature of existence, and thus then with Earth human is living with many beliefs based in limitation that cause one to live in fear of their creator, fear of self in that sense, fear of the unknown in that sense. When they encounter our consciousness, which is very open, very loving, very in tune and expressive of their actual infinite nature, that can be frightening for them because it would require them to let go of beliefs that they've had ingrained into them in the past, that they have to do things a certain way, and that existence only exists in a certain way. And if they think outside of that box, then they will be cast into hell, or they will be excommunicated from their family, or from their workplace, or from their community. And thus then, without having support, they feel they will be, in that sense, left to die, to, in that sense, live a life in poverty, to be abandoned in that sense, to be forgotten, to be shunned in that sense, simply because they wanted to explore something outside of the belief systems they had been ingrained upon them, that they had been taught. The idea, well, that is one idea. Fear of one's actual nature, and for fear that to explore that will then cause them to have to step outside of the policies, the commandments, the rules, the belief systems that they have been taught in that sense. So, there is that idea. Fear of self, fear of truly becoming one with their unconditionally loving nature in that sense. As bizarre as that may sound, that is how Earth humans have created the reality, the theater, the play on Earth, in order to explore limitation. In order to explore limitation, the idea that they were separate from their Creator, they had to create rules that would say, if you think you are the Creator, then you will be cast into hell. Somebody doesn't want to be cast into hell, so they won't think that idea. And not then knowing, for if they don't put out that they are part of the Creator, then they cannot get it back experiences that they are the Creator. They are part of the Creator. They are the one that is the all that are the one. Thus then they are left living in a very limited theater of experience and exploring limitation and separation, as so many in your world have chosen to do. Again, there is also fear then from stepping outside of what has been a collective choice to stay limited, to stay in the idea of separation. For if you don't, you will be left to die, to suffer, to be cast into hell in that sense. So, there is now a time to let go of those old plays, those old play rights, screen rights, those old dogmatic belief systems, those old codes, those old commandments, those old ingrained crystallized beliefs and definitions that say you are separate or limited or constrained or restricted. You can now begin to let all of those go and become aware that you are the infinite. You are one that is the all that is the one. Each and every one of you is the Creator, and you are all creators, co-creators as the Creator that is the co-creators, the one that is the all that are the one. So, you can let go of the need to think you need to follow codes and commandments so that you don't get cast into hell, dear ones. Understand there is only hell that is created from the mind of limited belief systems that at one time were necessary in order to experience on earth the idea of limitation and separation. But no longer is that what you want to do as a collective. You now, as a collective and superconscious levels, want to come back into the knowing that you are the infinite, part of the infinite that is the infinite, the one that is the all that are the one, the Creator, the creators, the ones being created by the Creator that you are, the creators creating the created ones that you are in that sense. This all interblends, intermashes, the one that is the all that are the one that you all are. So, in this idea, let go of the ideas that you need to follow the old limiting, restricted belief systems and codes and commandments. You are infinite beings, and you want to remember that now, to explore the unknown, to explore who you really are, to get in touch with your actual unconditionally loving nature now. And thus then, in that, you will let go of all of the alien beliefs, alien, frightening beliefs that have been, in that sense, cast within you, the commandments that say you are limited and separate. Let go of those alien beliefs. Alien beliefs are beliefs that are not in resonance with your actual nature. Your actual nature is that you are the infinite. You are the one that is the all that is the one. And what you put out is what you get back. And these three never change. You exist. The one is the all are the one, and what you put out is what you get back. Now, those three aspects of your infinite, unconditionally loving nature never change. So come back more into that. feel that. Invite your heart to share with you how to be aware of that, how to feel that. This will cleanse you of alien beliefs, beliefs that are not in resonance with those ideas. Beliefs, for example, an alien belief, for example, would be the idea that you are not good enough, or that you will never be good enough, or that you are not worthy of entering heaven, or that you are not worthy of deserving to be loved. Those are all alien beliefs. Alien because they are not in alignment with your actual nature. Your actual nature is that you are love. You are the infinite. You are heaven itself. You are the Creator itself. All and everyone is. For all and everyone is you, expressing themselves as other aspects of you. Other personalities, other people, other perspectives, other viewpoints of the infinite. Oh, the one that is the all that is the one in that sense. And to know that you exist, and the one is the all are the one, and what you put out is what you give back. Those then are simply how existence functions, and that is how unconditional love functions. To know this, invite this knowingness into your life, to experience this reality, put out that you want to experience this reality, and thus, because what you put out is what you give back, you will begin getting back experiences in your life that confirm this, and that belief is in alignment with the actual nature of existence, and because it is, it will heal you of the old limited beliefs that might, for example, again suggest that you are not worthy. That then those types of illusory beliefs, those alien beliefs, such as you are not worthy, will be cleansed from you, healed and transformed into the awareness that you actually are unconditional love. You are infinitely worthy. You exist, and that you exist is that you are infinitely worthy, for your existence exists infinitely. You always exist, for existence only knows how to exist. In that sense, it does not know how to stop or to start existing. It only knows how to exist in that sense. So, in that sense, the more you come back into knowing this very basic understanding of the actual nature of your unconditional love, of your existence then, and put that out, you will cleanse the limited beliefs, the alien beliefs that are the source of fear that people can have when they think about connecting to extraterrestrials. Because, again, when an Earth human is living in all of these alien beliefs that suggest they are limited or separate, or the Creator is outside of them somewhere else, and they have to do certain things in order to get the goodwill and the love of the Creator, they believe that then, and they come into contact with an extraterrestrial that knows that is just an illusion, that immediately brings up their beliefs and their fears. They can't think. Suddenly they are part of the one that is the all. This frightens them too much. They feel that they are violating all of the codes and beliefs and commandments that say the Creator is better than them, more holy than them. And the fright and the fear causes them to hide, to run from the extraterrestrials, to run from that consciousness that in a sense is awakening them of their actual nature, reminding them that they actually are the unconditional loving infinite. The idea is, when an Earth human believes they are separate and their Creator is out there and more holy than them, when such a person with such alien beliefs that cause them then, when they interact with an extraterrestrial human that knows everyone is unconditional love, everyone is the Creator, this brings up fear in this Earth human, because they feel to go to this understanding they have to violate all the beliefs that they have been ingrained that says that the Creator is greater than them, outside of them, and that is, in their belief systems, it is a violation to accept the idea that they are the Creator, that they are the infinite. To think that for many people on earth is a violation of their codes, of their commandments that have told them for thousands of years that the Creator is more holy than them, more powerful than them. In that sense, when an Earth human begins to encounter the idea that they are the infinite, they are the Creator, expressing themselves as a part of the Creator, that is very frightening. They don't want to get in touch with that because they still have the old belief systems and all of the pains and agonies that they've seen others who have tried to say you are part of the infinite. They've seen those people killed. They've seen those people shunned. They've seen those people cast aside as though they were heretics. as though they were evil in that sense. And people don't want to go through that experience. It is frightening to them. And that is one of the reasons when they connect to the consciousness of an extraterrestrial human that knows everybody, including the Earth humans, are the creator, they get frightened. They can't deal with the magnitude of that belief, that resonance of that vibration. It's too frightening for them. And they hover, they run, they hide. Get away from the aliens. There's something there that's frightening. The fear is the love within their actual nature that is beginning to educate them of their actual nature. They aren't quite ready yet. They're still holding on to those old ideas that say the Creator is more holy than them, separate from them, somewhere up there, out there. And they don't want to do anything to upset that Creator, for they have fear of this Creator, this God. They are God-fearing people, and they don't want to upset Him for fear that they will be cast into hell in that sense. These are just some of the reasons someone might, in that sense, have fear of an extraterrestrial.
I see. So, basically, and sometimes we also hear some people say that which is like unto itself is drawn.
Yes. What you put out is what you get back. Yes.
Right. And you're getting every year closer and closer to our reality.
We are coming together vibrationally more at a match. Yes, this is occurring for more people on your world. They're letting go of the idea that the Creator is separate from them and beginning to accept that they are the Creator. Everyone is the Creator, simply expressing themselves as a part of the Creator. Yes, so the vibrations are beginning to come closer.
Closer. Then what do you think that the person that is listening to us right now can do on an individual level in order to facilitate this to happen earlier?
The idea is to
sooner
relax in a very quiet environment, in a sense almost like a meditative state, and thus then to imagine moments in their life where they felt great joy, to feel smiles on their face. You can even physically smile. Force yourself to smile, to feel that sense of joy that suddenly emerges in your awareness from smiling. For the act of smiling can generate a feeling of feeling good. So the idea is to quiet your environment, to breathe easily and deeply, and to imagine moments of feeling good. To immerse yourself in feeling good, to feel, to invite then unconditional love that is always here with you, for it is you, to flow in your awareness of this that you are, this unconditional love, to feel this unconditional love that you are flowing through you. Invite the unconditional love, your heart, if you will, to flow in through you, immersing everything within your biology, your body, your emotional body, your mental body, your subtle realms, your etheric body. Invite unconditional love to immerse all aspects of yourself in this way, and feel and breathe it in easily, deeply. Breathe it in. And in this then, when you begin to feel very at ease and very at joy, invite your heart, the unconditional love that you are, to begin to cleanse you of belief systems that are old, limiting beliefs that no longer serve your ability to reconnect to the knowingness that you are unconditional love, that you are unconditional loving being, that your worth is infinite, that unconditional love is always enjoying to be with you. You do not have to do anything to get loved. You do not have to do anything to deserve to be loved. You are loving. Unconditional love loves to love you in every moment. So invite your heart to clear out belief systems, old illusory belief systems, that they can be cleared, so you can begin to become aware of the love that you are, to feel the love that you are, to have thoughts come through your awareness that explore for you the love that you are, that allow you to sense mentally the love that you are, to have thoughts that explain to you how you are the love that is all the love, to all that is in every moment. Thus then invite your heart to cleanse limited belief systems that have been, in a sense, putting walls up, barriers, veils, pushing away the ability to be aware that you are unconditional love in that sense. Ask your inner heart to then clear out these systems that have been like walls and filters, pushing away your ability to feel the love that you are, to be aware of the love that you are, to have thoughts that confirm the love that you are. Invite your heart to bring unto your awareness more thoughts and feelings and sensations and knowings and experiences and synchronistic opportunities and situations and circumstances in your life that reveal and confirm to you that you are unconditional love, that you are the infinite, that you are the one that is the all that is the one. To feel this, to know this, to have thoughts that confirm this. Invite your heart again to flow this more into your awareness, and thus to clear out all of the all of the old, crystallized, illusory, alien belief systems that you have been taught, or that you have been accepted, or that are floating around in your systems from other lifetimes, or that other people in your environment keep sending at you, transmitting at you in that sense. Invite your heart to clear all of those limited belief systems out, so you're no longer pushing away, no longer putting up a barrier, a wall that prevents you from feeling, knowing, seeing, thinking of the unconditional love that you actually are. It can be this simple. The more you do this, the more you put out this, the more you begin to get back experiences that confirm this. And when you are actually putting this idea out as the strongest transmission you are sending out, the idea that you are unconditional love in that idea, and you can feel it and know it and think it moment to moment to moment and feel fully fulfilled in every moment, to keep putting that out, you will begin getting back experiences more and more that do confirm this. And when, again, this is the strongest vibration that you are putting out, then you will be getting that reality back, and no other. For the analogy, like when you stand in front of a mirror and you see your reflection in the mirror, when you smile, your reflection smiles. But it cannot smile, the reflection in the mirror cannot smile until you smile first. And once you do smile, the reflection has no choice but to smile back at you. So when the strongest thoughts and emotions you transmit out through your heart, with your heart, that are around the idea that you are unconditional love, and that you can feel it and think it and experience it more and more in every moment, when that is the strongest vibration you are putting out, then that is like you smiling, and you will get back the expression of you smiling in the mirror. You will get back the experience of being unconditional love, feeling it, thinking it, knowing it, experiencing, interacting with others in other circumstances and situations that are also of a similar vibration. And the way this can occur then is not limited. There are not just a few ways to experience and feel unconditional love. There are an infinite number of ways to experience the unconditional love that you are, to feel this, to think this, to have thoughts about this. Infinite number of ways that are enjoyable. Thus, then you do not need to feel, you need to conserve how many enjoyable moments you're going to have in your life, or today. Mm-hmm. For there is an unlimited number available. Yes, an infinite number. And the more you put this out, the more you will get back experiences that confirm this for you. This is, in a sense, perhaps seemingly very simple, but it only works if you do this. And when you do this, it will work. So if you aren't yet experiencing this, then you aren't yet actually doing it as the strongest transmission that you are putting out. It is as an analogy, as though you are standing in front of the mirror, saying you are smiling. You look at the reflection and it's not smiling, but then therefore you are not actually smiling. You have to be honest with yourself and know that when you do actually smile, the reflection smiles. When you do, as the strongest transmissions of beliefs and thoughts and emotions, when that is that you're putting out the strongest, that you are unconditional love, you are the infinite, you are the creator. When you truly put that out, the strongest transmission, then you are smiling, and the reflection will smile. You will experience that you are truly the infinite, you are unconditional love, you are the creator, and there will be no exception to this. There will be nobody questioning this for you. You and others will know this is so for all of you, as you are all each the same one that is the all, the infinite. So this then, I would suggest, would be the way to approach this, for certainly in our experiencing with others, in other realms, other civilizations, for we have contact with other humans on other planets. Some of them are in a similar state of separation and limitation exploration as you on Earth, humans on Earth, have been exploring. It is one of the most effective ways to come back into knowing, to feeling, to thinking, to imagining that you are the infinite. Everyone is the infinite, and it's wonderful, and it's fantastic to be able to be in that place, and you know it, and you feel it, and it is exciting for you, in ever wondrous, fascinating ways, day after day after day, and ever expanding ways for you, more fulfilling ways for you. Yeah. So, that is one simple suggestion. But you have to do it. You have to smile before the reflection in the mirror smiles back at you. And once you do smile, it will smile back at you. So know then, if you aren't experiencing this yet, then you still have some belief systems within you that are of the old limited ideas. When you invite your heart to clear those out, then they become cleared out. And you will over time reach the place where you have no more alien beliefs within you, no more alien beliefs. For again, as an example that suggests you are limited or separate or different from everybody else in the sense that they are more worthy than you, or they are better than you, or more holy than you. When you remove yourself of all of those kinds of alien beliefs, illusory, alien, because they are not in alignment with the actual nature, that is, that you are the infinite, you are the one that is the all. What you put out is what you get back. Those then are the ideas that you need to come into contact with, that you are the infinite, that you are the one that is the all, and what you put out is what you get back. Those are the ideas to get back into sync with, to put those ideas out. For that then you are smiling, and again you will get back the reflection of you smiling, the experiences of you being fully fulfilled in every moment. Yes.
Let me ask you this. Do you speak to many different planets where you find humans like human beings from Earth, and do they also have technical issues?
Yes, certainly there are those who have technical issues, yes. Technical issues of the mind, yes. In kind. It is all part of the joy of exploring the infinite, yes. So it is all then in good fun and play.
So do you think that a technical issue from the mind then manifests itself in our environment, and that's why we have so many difficulties sometimes?
There is in that idea your technology exploring new ways to communicate with devices, and that then there are in that sense some things that you haven't yet learned in terms of how those devices can operate more effectively and efficiently within the environment that they are programmed to work within, and that then comes down to simply expanding your knowledge in that area, and that then as you do it begins to bring about the end of the meltdowns, the difficulties technically in that sense. So there is, as more of you begin to realize you can move through the unknown without the technical breakdowns, then you can explore the unknown emotionally and mentally as well, and you will not encounter frightening moments. You will encounter new perspectives and new ways of seeing the world, but it will not be frightening for you. It will not cause people to melt down, to have emotional breakdowns in that sense, or mental breakdowns in that way.
Some people say that we live in a matrix of control where we keep looping our belief systems and definitions and never activating our DNA into the awareness of who we truly are. What can you speak on this? What can you say about it?
Can you reword or rephrase the question?
Yes, some people say we live within a matrix of control.
Yes. Well, there is the idea what you put out is what you get back. And so in order to be able to experience a theater, a play of the idea that you are limited and that your creator is separate from you and more holy than you, in order to explore these ideas that somebody else is better than you or more holy than you or worse than you or somehow not as good or evil, in order to explore those illusions, then you have to have a particular belief system that will confirm that. You have to put out this idea and get back that idea. Put out, get back. Put out, get back. So it's like a loop. It just keeps going back around in this circle, in this cycle. You put out that you are limited, you get back that you are limited. You put out that your Creator is separate from you, you get back that your Creator is separate from you. And so you get in this, like this looping, this cycle, circular motion in that sense. And you have other people and other systems. You have books that confirm this for you. And then you read those books, and then you put it out again. And then you get back. You put out, you get back. So there are many built-in systems. Your media, your news puts out all these ideas that you are separate or that your Creator is somewhere out there and more holy than you. And you get back experiences of that in that sense. So you have a vast system that supports this. It's not so much manipulation, because on a collective, on a superconscious level, you've all chosen for it to be this way on Earth in order to explore the ideas of separation and limitation. You have to have a mechanism that supports the limitation and separation ideologies in order to maintain that, because your natural inherent state is to become back into the awareness that you are the infinite, you are the Creator, you are unconditional love, you all are. And that is how the infinite functions. It comes back and knows this about itself automatically. And in order to restrict and limit yourself from coming back into knowing your actual nature, you have to have a mechanism that in a sense manipulates you and holds you into the box of thought that you are separate, that your Creator is outside, is greater than you. And you keep putting that out in the box, and then in the box you keep getting back experiences that you are limited, that your Creator is greater than you. And that then is something you have as a consciousness on Earth chosen to let go of that now. In that sense, to come back more into the remembrance of your actual nature, to let go of that mechanism that has been limiting you, serving to limit you, so you can play this, explore on the theater of Earth the ideas of limitation and separation. You are choosing now to let that go.
Ishuwa, thank you for that answer.
Yeah, certainly.
Tell us, please, to what extent are we, human beings from Earth, suffering extraterrestrial intervention, both positive and negative?
Suffering from having intervention with extraterrestrials?
Right, right.
And intervention meaning what exactly for you?
Like, how are extraterrestrials, both good and bad, intervening with our processes of awakening?
Well,
and
how you define good and bad can be different from one to the next. There are those extraterrestrials that are more supportive, in that sense, cooperative. Perhaps you might think of that as good. There are some extraterrestrials that might be perceived as destroying that which you are trying to put together, and that then they're, in that sense, taking apart and deconstructing what you are trying to put together. They might be thought of as bad in that sense. So the idea is you have opportunity and chosen collectively on your superconscious level to interact now with those beings of extraterrestrial consciousness and origin that are here to support you, to be cooperative, to help nurture you, to strengthen you, to uplift you, in that sense to give you the knowingness of your actual infinite unconditionally loving nature, so you can feel the confidence in that knowingness. And in that then, as you gain more in that frequency of vibration, you will then be of such a vibration that those beings, those thoughts, whether it is people on Earth or extraterrestrials who might then want to do things to deconstruct what you might think is positive, those so-called bad, if you want to define them as bad ETs, they will not be of a vibration to interact with your consciousness, with your reality. They will be somewhere else, on a different channel, in a different plane of existence, in a different dimension. And they will, in that sense, be of no concern to you in that idea. In that sense, they will not, in that sense, be in your reality. They will not impact you at all in that sense. But the idea is first to come back into knowing that you are the infinite, you are the Creator, you are unconditional love. Your worth is infinite in that sense, for you exist infinitely. Yeah, to know this, to feel this, to accept this, and to accept that it is that so for everyone else. Like, because everyone else is you, simply expressing yourself in and as another person, another life form. the more you simply put out that that is so, the more you will get back experiences that that is so. Just like the analogy of standing in front of a mirror. When you smile, your reflection smiles, but it cannot smile until you smile first. Once you do smile, your reflection will smile. Once you and your planet as a collective, the primary thought and beliefs that they put out and emotions that they are putting out are that they exist, they are infinite, they are unconditional love. The one is the all are the one, and what they put out is what they give back. When they are truly putting that out as the strongest transmission, then, like the analogy, that would be like smiling in front of the mirror. They will thus get back the reflection of them smiling. They will get back the experience, the reflection, the reality, the experience in which they are knowing, feeling, thinking. Yes, I am unconditional love. I am the creator. You are the creator. You are unconditional love. We are the one that is the all. You are me. I am you. Simply from a different perspective. You will in more enrichingly ways feel that, understand that, be very in tune and comforted and comfortable with that. Yes.
I see. So, given your explanation, I am inclined to think that what we are thinking and feeling and what is manifesting is always a vibrational match.
What you put out is what you get back. The strongest energy you put out, the strongest thoughts and emotions that you put out determine then what you actually bring through. Does that answer the question?
Right. So, but intervention is happening either way because, you know, on Earth there are people that have that vibration and some other that don't.
Yes, there are those on your earth who could be connecting with very positive, uplifting ETs, but they might experience it in a way that is traumatic for them, for they have beliefs that are still based in old limited ideas and don't know how to incorporate the new experience yet in a way that isn't frightening for them. But over time, they will begin to make the adjustment. So the idea is if they come from their heart with the knowing that they're unconditionally loving extraterrestrial beings and they choose and prefer to interact with them, then those are the ones that they will interact with, because what you put out is what you get back. And the more they interact with those ideas, the more those are the types of experiences they will have. And the beings that then might be thought of as not good, they will not be a part of your vibration, of your reality. For understand, there is in the infinite an infinite expression, an infinite number of ways that life exists. And so there is then useless to try and exterminate what you think is bad, because that which exists is infinite. And there is then the idea, rather than trying to exterminate something, simply to focus on what you prefer. Focus on beings that are supportive for you, uplifting and fun and playful for you. And that then will be the ones that you interact with. And that allows then those that you define as bad to exist in a different reality, amongst and within the infinite and that idea. You do not have to spend your time trying to exterminate something or to squash it or to shut it up. You simply are able then to experience the joy of being with those that are uplifting for you. Focus on that which is uplifting for you in that sense, the beings that are supportive to you. And you put that out, and that is the smile, that is the experience you will get back.
I see.
You cannot exterminate the infinite, and there are those beings that you might define as bad that exist in an infinite number of ways. So if you try and exterminate one thinking that clears up the rest of existence, that is not an accurate understanding of existence. Those that you could define as bad exist in an infinite number of ways, potentially. And thus then, you could spend an infinite amount of time encountering what you define as bad ETs, and thus having to expend an infinite amount of time trying to exterminate this one. Oh, here's another one. Oh, here's another one. They just keep coming. But only because you keep putting out the idea that they still exist. They are infinite. And there are an infinite number of uplifting ones in terms of how you can define them. So choose, define, explore, put out that you only want to interact with the uplifting ones. And thus then those are the ones that you will interact and encounter. Yes. And you allow the other ones that you define as bad to have their own experience of the infinite. And from their experience, they may define you as the bad ones from their perspective. But if they acknowledge that you have just as much right to exist and coexist as they do, if they and you both know you are the one that is the all, simply expressing yourself from different viewpoints, then they and you can each accept that the other exists and simply focus on what you prefer. And that then you will both be of different vibration, and you will not be interacting with one another in the same reality. You will not be a part of the same experience, even though you both exist as the infinite in the now in that sense. They will be on another frequency, another planet, another dimension, another galaxy, another world, and you will not be in that sense interacting with them. You will be interacting with those that you believe in, experience and define as being positive and uplifting and fun and playful and knowledgeable, wise and cooperative and supportive. Yes, the choice is yours. You can have conflict, or you can focus on the ones you prefer. Because what you put out is what you get back. If you keep focusing on conflict, you will keep getting back conflict. For what you put out is what you get back. Only when you smile and work with those that you define as uplifting can you get back a smile from working with those that are uplifting. If you want to get into conflict, and there's good and bad, and we've got to deal with these bad ones, that's conflict. That's being in front of the mirror and frowning, and you're going to get back a reflection of frowning. And if you define that as what you want to do, then that is what you will experience, because what you get back is what you get back. So choose. Do you prefer extraterrestrials that give you a smile? If you do, then smile. Put out that that's what you prefer, and that's what you will get back, and that's what you will experience.
Wow. That's fantastic. You know, I have this guardian. His name is Tiriri. And he was just whispering as a way to summarize what you said on my ear. He just said a phrase that I'll quote it to you. He said, so if you want it gone, leave it alone. Right?
Yes.
If you want
Yes.
it gone, leave it alone.
Focus on that which you prefer and enjoy. Yes. Thank you, Guardian.
What?
Thank you, Guardian, for whispering on Jefferson's ear.
Thank you. All right. So do you, when you are extraterrestrials, do you get in touch with our guardians sometimes?
Yes, this can occur at times through your spirit guide and your guardians sharing and co-choosing to do this, yes.
Oh, that's interesting. All right. So, okay, let's move on to the question I had to you before. If a person wants to see an extraterrestrial, and this person has never seen one, and would give anything to have that experience, what type of exercise would you recommend?
To see an extraterrestrial, they can express their desire for this, yes. And when that is truly what they want to have occur, then they put that out, then that is what will occur for them. For what you put out is what you get back, yes. So, many people may say they want to encounter an extraterrestrial, but if it isn't happening yet, then they just want to experience the idea of them saying that's what they want to have happen. Only when you actually want that to happen and put that out as the strongest energy and thought and emotion, then will that come back into your experience as that which you are having unfold for you, the encounter itself, yes. So the idea is to understand, to get more in touch with the belief systems you have that could be preventing that from actually occurring. If you say you want it to occur and it isn't, then perhaps to explore some beliefs that you have in your being, in your mind, in that sense, hidden perhaps, crystallized perhaps, that are preventing the actual contact from manifesting for you. The idea is many people on your planet say they want to have contact, but it hasn't occurred because they still have belief systems within them that are illusions, that aren't based in their actual nature. Their actual nature is that they exist. The one is the all are the one, and what they put out is what they get back. They are unconditional love. That is their actual nature, and that is how unconditional love functions, expresses itself in a physical way, in a created way, in creation, through the idea that you exist, and what you put out is what you get back, and the one is the all are the one in that sense. Yes, so when a person has an illusory belief that doesn't accept that, for an example, an alien or illusory belief is a belief, for example, that your creator is outside of you, or better than you, more holy than you. Those are alien beliefs because they do not then be in alignment with the actual nature that you are the creator. And you are with everyone else, the one that is the all creator in that sense. So if someone has an alien belief that suggests that their creator is outside of them, then they may not be able to come into the consciousness vibrational match with an extraterrestrial that knows they are the creator. This may be too much when the old belief comes up and says they are not the creator, and the extraterrestrial's consciousness that is blending now with their consciousness as they're coming closer to contact begins to say, you are the creator. You are. No, I'm not the creator, they will say. And if I think I'm the creator, I have religious beliefs and commandments that say if I think this, then I am evil and I will be cast into hell. If I think I am the creator. If I think I am equal with God, then I will be cast into hell, for that is not a holy thought. That is not a good thought to think that. I have been taught this. There are religious teachings that say, well, God is separate from me, more holy than me. So the consciousness that is coming from the extraterrestrial is telling this earth human that he is the creator, and the old belief in the earth human is coming and saying, no, I can't be the creator. This is against my teaching. This is against my religion. And this feels, no, they begin to become very frightened with the conflict that is occurring within themselves because of this old ingrained belief that they may not even know they still have. It may be something genetic. It may have been passed on from their families. It may be something they pick up in their family, their environment, their workplace, their social experiences, their media, the television, the news. They feel influenced by others who have these ideas that, with the illusory beliefs that suggest their creator is outside of them or more holy than them. There is then in that idea to begin to put out that you are the infinite, you are the one that is the all, and what you put out is what you give back. When you go into meditative moments and express that idea with your heart and your emotion and your thoughts, you will begin to get back experiences that confirm this, because what you put out is what you get back. When you put out that you are the infinite, and that one is the all of the one, and what you put out is what you get back, then you'll begin to be able to cleanse the old crystallized belief systems, the illusory belief systems, the alien belief systems. Interestingly enough, the alien belief systems that cause you to feel fright when you connect with an alien from another planet that knows you are the infinite, you are the creator, you are equal to all that is, you are equal to the creator, you are unconditional love and all that you ever are and ever will be and currently are. That then, to invite your heart to heal those old limited belief systems, to go into quiet meditative moments, to feel good, to breathe deeply and easily, and invite your inner heart, your inner knowingness to cleanse, to heal, to transform any and all beliefs that are out of alignment with your actual nature, out of alignment with your true, divine, unconditional loving nature. Invite your heart to heal all of those old belief systems and to replace them with the understanding that you are unconditional love. You are the infinite. You are the creator. You are the one that is the all that is the one. And what you put out is what you get back. Do this form of healing for yourself, and you will begin to more easily be able to come into contact with extraterrestrials that know we are all the creator. We are all unconditional love. We are all equal in this idea. We are all the creator, simply expressing in the idea that we are individual aspects of the infinite, of the creator. Yes, it will be easier for you to come into contact with extraterrestrials that know this. Yes. And you thus will begin to experience more of the joy that comes from knowing this is so. You will feel more fulfilled until it comes to the point where you are feeling fulfilled in every moment. Meaningfulness in your life in every moment. Being of greatest service in every moment. Feeling served in the greatest ways in every moment. And every moment without exception. Yes.
Ishuwa, before I get your last message, there's something also in that regards that many people ask me, and I'll ask you, even though we also have discussed that in our book.
Yes, can you hold one moment?
Right.
Do you hear some sounds in our environment?
Yeah.
Okay, we will take a moment and hold for that.
Okay. Hold. How hold?
Until the sounds have diminished.
Oh, they're gone. Right?
Very well. Continue.
So, the question is, I know that, as you said in our event, is the feline humans that Shaun channels that I have already met an extraterrestrial personally on Earth. So, and I don't remember. Why is that there are people like myself, and as you said, that don't remember encounters that they have with extraterrestrials?
We are being inundated with some leaf blowers and lawn mowers. And then, if you will, repeat the question.
Right. Do you remember when you said in our Advances through Shaun, the flying human, that I have already met you guys on Earth physically?
Yes.
And then I told you guys that I wasn't able to remember these encounters.
Yes.
So are there people that, like myself, that do have these meetings and don't remember, and why?
Yes, the idea is when you have contact, many Earth humans have been in that sense upon our craft and at times had contact on Earth with extraterrestrials, including the YAHYEL. They don't remember because in order to be in that sense with us on a craft, your vibration is in a sense adjusted and altered and heightened in that way that then when we have had the contact and that has come to a close and you go back into your world, into your life, the frequency in your life every day is of a different vibration, and thus then a different dimensionality. Thus, it is not in your vibration. The vibration you are at when you're with us is too different. It is of a different vibration from where you are back in your day life after having contact with us. The different vibrations are so different, you can't contact them. You can't connect with them. You can't, in a sense, have them like as a memory. They are of a too different a vibration. They are like in another room, in a sense, on a different frequency, another channel, another radio station. You can't tune into them. You don't remember having had these contacts because they are of too different of a frequency in that sense. Again, the frequency is different because from you to us is a different frequency, and you're able to be with us on our frequency because we are able, with your acceptance on a more superconscious level of your psyche, you accept, you're open to doing this. We then connect with you. We adjust your frequency in a sense and bring you up in frequency, so then you are able to be aware of us, to interact with us. And then we bring you back down into your physical everyday life on Earth. That again is such a different dimensionality. It's like a different station, a different radio station, a different channel on the television, a different dimension. And you don't then have a memory of having been here with us. You are over here now on this aspect, this dimension, this channel, this station. As you begin to raise your vibration, in a sense, you begin in that way to access the channel that we are on and that you are on in that contact. And you will begin to remember it. The memories will begin to come back for you as your vibrational, as your consciousness raises. And it tends to raise in ways that have to do with becoming more aware of your actual infinite nature, your unconditional loving nature, that you are the creator, you are the infinite, expressing yourself as a part of the infinite. Yes, you are of unconditional love, infinite worth in that way. As you become more in tune with that and other people around you, you begin to raise your vibration more and match with ours. And you will begin to have memories of having had the contacts with us, because you'll begin to be more at the vibration at which those encounters took place upon. Does that answer your question?
Yes. Other than myself, how many people have you already physically met from Earth?
A variety of numbers, but not a specific number I can give you at this time for various reasons.
All right. You are today around what age yourself physically?
I am approximately age again. You might in your world simply, let's say, in the neighborhoods of the elder 30s, the early 40s approximately, in terms of how you think of age on your planet.
All right, and you live to be up to...
Yes, there is. In that,
years?
we do have those who, it is not uncommon to live to be 300 years. We do have a planet that is approximately, in that sense, one revolution of our planet around its sun occurs in about 1/7 the time that you experience that revolution. Again, however, we do have more than one planet of origin.
The reason for these contacts are to...
The idea that Earth human consciousness has begun to choose and to want to come back more into awareness of your actual unconditionally loving nature, to step out of the box in which you are exploring limitation and separation. You want to let go of that idea of being separate from your Creator, of being limited and being not as good as your Creator, and come back into the whole knowingness that you are the Creator and thus you are equal to the Creator. You are the Creator, you must be equal to the Creator. You are unconditional love. Your Earth human collective consciousness wants to become more aware of its actual nature, to step out of the world of limitation, to come back into the knowingness once again of who you truly are. And we, then, are one of those you have asked to facilitate your remembering, your coming back into the knowingness of your actual nature. We serve. We enjoy immensely having the opportunity to facilitate for you the remembrance back into the knowingness of your actual nature. Does that answer your question?
Beautifully. Thank you.
Yes.
So we are approaching the end of this dialogue, most delightful dialogue. Thank you very much. Would you then give us your last message and also tell us what sort of feeling and sensation would you like us to go home with?
The idea is simply to know you are the infinite. You are unconditional love. And every moment you have and always will be loved by love itself, by the infinite self, by the infinite creator of all creation. All of creation loves you unconditionally, and from the perspective of the actual nature of unconditional love. From the perspective of being aware of the actual nature of unconditional love, you are, have been, and always will be loved unconditionally, without exception, no matter what you do, say, think. And the more you know and understand this, you will not become more archaic and more volatile and more angry and more destructive. Quite the opposite. You will become more loving, more nurturing, more supportive, more cooperative, more endearing for one another, to one another, a resource for one another, a richness in each other's life. You will embrace one another. Be, in that sense, more considerate, more understanding, more supportive of each other in every moment, in every way that is uplifting for each and every one of you. Yeah. So, this we share with you. Follow your heart as best you can in each moment. Take action in alignment with your heart as best you can, and you will be more moving into this awakening of your actual unconditionally loving nature, moment to moment, day to day. Yes, thank you, dear one.
Thank you very much, Ishuwa. Next time you meet Arvantes, let him know I love him.
Yes, this is much love from this one with you as well, dear one. Thank you. Much love. We have the YAHYEL civilization for you and for Arvantes and for the Earth human civilization. Much love with you and for you, always, all of you. And good day and good evening, good morning and good night, whatever it may be for you at this timing, dear ones. Yes. Ya-um.
Ya-um. Graças a Deus.
Yeah, this is the Dialogue with Spirits. This is a wonderful program, and I'm thankful to be a part of it with you, Jefferson. Thank you.
All right, so hello everyone. This is Jefferson, the producer of the Dialogue with the Spirits, and today we have here with us Shaun Swanson for the Dialogue number 200. Yay! How are you, Shaun?
Oh, very good. And you?
Fantastic. Hello everyone, this is Jefferson, and we are getting started here with the Dialogue with the Spirits number 200, and it's just lovely to be here with... Oh no, I'll start over. I had to start over. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, the first one was just perfect. Okay. Okay, I'll start again.
Take 3.
And then we don't do it again, all right? Just go whatever. Okay?
Okay.
Well, hello everyone. This is Jefferson, the producer with Shaun Swanson, the channeler. We're here. Stop laughing, man.
You got it.
Keep laughing. I can't do anything. All right. Okay, I'll get started. All right.
Okay.
Counting to 3. 3, 2, 1. Hello everyone. This is Jefferson.
Take 5.
All right, I got started, right? Okay, yeah. So now we just go. No coming back. Hello. Oh my God, let me just focus.
Take 6.
Okay. Right. Okay, but just stop laughing, then you help me, all right?
Yeah, yeah.
If you stop laughing, you're gonna help me a lot. Thanks. All right. Let's get started here. Hello, everyone. We are here to present to you dialogue number 200. This is Jefferson, the producer of the Dialogue with the Spirits. And today we have Ishuwa, channeled by Shaun Swanson. Hey, Shaun, are you there? How are you today?
Oh, very good. Jefferson, it's wonderful to be here with you this afternoon. And again, my name is Shaun Swanson, and I am a channel for Ishuwa of the YAHYEL civilization, as you may know, as Jefferson does know. And we're very excited to be able to share with Jefferson on his show, Dialogue with the Spirits, to bring through information that may be of use for some or all of you here on planet Earth, because Ishuwa and the YAHYEL, the idea is that they are from another planet and that they are part of our galactic family. In a sense, they are our hybrid children. They have some of our DNA, and so they look very similar to us. And they may actually become the first extraterrestrial human beings from another planet to come back to Earth and have open, peaceful, and loving contact with us in a very public way. Someday, perhaps soon, we will all find out shortly. Yeah, this is the Dialogue with Spirits. This is a wonderful program, and I'm thankful to be a part of it with the Jefferson. Thank you.